Are you bored alone or with your friends? Do you want some thrills from the paranormal? Are you not afraid of demonic entities and not afraid of dying or getting your soul trapped in permanent purgatory? Well then, these games are perfect for you. And if you are skeptical but still value your life like me, then I'd recommend you staying away from these games. This list is not really in any order, but I did try to make it so the spookiest stuff is at the end, so it only gets better and better. Anyway, so roll intro and let's get into these curse games you should never play. Number 1. Concentrate. This first game basically tells you how you are going to die. You need 2 people. One person has to close their eyes and the other will have to do this creepy chant.
Concentrate, concentrate, concentrate on what I'm saying. People are dying, children are crying, concentrate, concentrate.
And so on. I'll flash the lyrics up screen for you to read so I don't milk the video by repeating the whole ass chant to you. Anyways, after the ritual, ask your friend what they saw. The color is the means how they die. Red means they are going to be stabbed. Blue means they will drown in water. Yellow means they will be poisoned. Orange means they will burn to death in a fire. Green means they will fall from a height and die on grass. Purple means they will suffocate. Brown means they will be burned alive. Grey means they will die of disease in a hospital. White means they will die of old age and go to heaven. While black means they will die of old age and go to hell. Number 2. The Midnight Game. Now apparently this wasn't a game you played for thrills, but back in the day it was something of a punishment. To play the game you need to summon the Midnight Man. This is how you do so. You need to start this a bit before midnight, then write your name on a piece of paper or a post-it note or canvas, whatever you have at handy. Then by any measure get some of your blood on the paper. Then the lights must be off. Walk to the front of your door with the paper and place it there alongside a candle. Then knock 21 times, but at the 28th time you knock, you have to make sure the clock strikes 12 p.m. Then if you timed it right, you open the door and blow the candle out. Close the door after and relight the candle immediately. And then walk around your house with the lit candle until 3:33 a.m. So how do you survive this Midnight Man? He will be trying to blow your candle out, and if he succeeds in blowing it out, you have only 10 seconds to relight it. But if you fuck up and drop the matches or something, don't worry too much. You still have a chance to survive. Take your salt and pour it on the ground in a circle. And stay within a circle until 3:33 a.m. Once the clock strikes, you have won the game. Now while researching this I found a very easy loophole. Just blow the candle out yourself and sit in the salt circle for 3 hours. Sure, it's a bit spooky, but it beats walking around the house for 3 hours in my opinion. And oh yeah, if you wonder what the Midnight Man does if he catches you, he pulls your organs out. Number 3. The Elevator Game. The Elevator Game is a ritual that will bring you to another dimension. And all you need is yourself or some friends. A public building with an elevator and at least 10 floors. And yeah, that's all you need to go to another world. To start the game, the player or players need to enter the elevator. Then press the 4th floor, then the 2nd, then the 6th, then the 2nd, and then the 10th, and finally the 5th. Do not proceed if someone enters the elevator or one of the players leave the elevator. If someone does that, start from the beginning. If a woman enters the elevator on the 5th floor, do not look at her, do not speak to her, do not talk to her. That woman is not human. If you do, she will decide to keep you for her own. Press the first floor. The elevator will either ascend or descend. If the elevator reaches the first floor, leave and do not look back. If the elevator reaches the 10th floor, leave and do not respond to the woman if she asks, "Where are you going?" or "What's wrong?" Her voice will be high when she asks that. And again, do not proceed if someone enters the elevator or one of the players leave. If someone does that, start from the beginning. But how do you tell if you manage to get to another world? Well, for starters, you'll be alone, or I'm guessing you'll only be with your friends. The site I'm researching this didn't specify that. Electronics like your phone and other devices won't work. And last, the other world is identical to our world, but two differences will be noticeable. All the lights will be off, and the only thing you will be able to see from the windows is a red cross in the distance. To go back to our world, you must go to the same elevator you used and press the same buttons. 4, 2, 6, 2, 10, 5. When you reach the 5th floor, press the button for the first floor. The elevator will again begin to ascend to the 10th floor. Press any other floor's button to cancel ascension. You must press the button you used to cancel ascension before you reach the 10th floor. After you reach the first floor, check your surroundings carefully. If anything seems off, even the smallest detail, do not exit the elevator. If you detect something wrong, repeat step 2 until your surroundings look as they should. Once you are confident you have returned to your own world, you may safely exit the elevator. I really like this urban legend. I love the quote-unquote rule horror types of things a lot, where you need to do things only in one way, and if you don't, you'll be in deep shit. Number 4. The Closet Game. Do you like macabre and gothic decor like me? Then I know what your room needs to really stand out. A demon in the closet, of course. And no, I'm not talking about a homosexual demon. I'm talking about opening some portal to the underworld inside your closet. You will only need some matches and courage to attempt this. Go into your closet at night without any lights on. You must wait 5 minutes at least. Then repeat these words: "Show me the light or leave me in darkness." And at the right moment, where you hear some whispers or see 2 glowing orbs will be peering out in the dark, you need to quickly light a match. If you are too slow lighting the match, you will be dragged into the darkness by the demon. But if you do it at the right time, you have successfully summoned a demon in your closet. So now after this little ritual of yours, you always have to keep the light on when opening the closet. And especially have to keep it shut when going to bed. Why do you want to do this? I'm not sure. I mean, there ain't too much pros with this except it's a bit cool to have a demon in your closet, but I'd just stay away from this one if I was you. Number 5. The Bath Game. Now, as a final 5th game to never play, I wanted to make it more exciting by having a Japanese urban legend. I don't know about you, but I find Japanese urban legends and ghosts and all that to be much scarier than in the West. By the way, if you want a video on Japanese urban legends, do tell me in the comments. The Bath Game is where you spawn its ghost who died falling in a bathroom called Daruma-san. I don't know about you, but I found this the most creepy. Bathrooms in general kinda freak me out. I don't know why, babe, because you're so exposed and vulnerable when you take a shit or shower. So a ghost is kinda the last thing I want to see in there. The game is quite simple, since you don't really need anything else but a bathtub to play, but it's really creepy. You have to summon her naked and try to avoid her all day so she doesn't catch you. If she catches you, she kills you or possesses you. So to start, you have to strip naked before you go to sleep, and then go to the bathroom. Then you fill your bathtub up and turn the lights off. Then sit around the middle of the bathtub facing the taps. When you shampoo your hair with closed eyes, you repeat, "Daruma-san fell down," repeatedly. If you are successful, This next part of the summoning ritual will begin. In your mind you will see a Daruma-san fall down and hit her face on the tap, the rusty tap going into her eye as she dies. The next stage you need to repeat Daruma-san fell down until you finish cleaning your hair. Your eyes must still remain closed, so no peeking or you are fucked. You may feel her presence in the tub with you as she stares into the back of your skull. When you feel her behind you, say, "Why do you fall in the bath?" Which I kinda find funny, I don't know why. Just kinda cutely phrased. Anyways, then get up and make sure not to fall on the slippery floor. You must still have your eyes closed. Then go to your bedroom and you can finally open your eyes. Hope you had a towel there because you aren't allowed to go back. Keep the water in the bathtub overnight and go to sleep. In the morning, the chasing game begins. She'll follow you the whole day, trying to get close enough as you carry on the other day. When you look behind you, you may catch glimpses of her behind, before she disappears. As the day goes on, she'll only come closer and closer, but you mustn't let her catch you. When you see she's too close, shout "Tomaru," which means stop in Japanese, and then run away, and that will give you some distance between you two. To end the game, you must catch a glimpse of the one-eyed woman and shout "Kita," which means "I cut you loose," while swinging your arm in a shopping motion. The game will end and the one-eyed woman won't follow you anymore. So to recap on the rules: do not open your eyes when the ghost first appears. Do not let the one-eyed woman trip you when you leave the bathtub. Do not re-enter the bathroom after you leave. Do not drain the bath until morning. Do not let the one-eyed woman catch you. And this is one of the most dangerous games, since if you forget to check behind you and she's too close, you are pretty fucked. And you kinda need to be on the go all day, so you can't really go to work or school or something. You need to run away if she's too close after all. So the safest bet would be just walking in circles around your city all day, until you manage to cut her loose. Anyways, that was the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. A like and subscribe would make my day, and if you have any feedback on what you want covered in the next video, or if you want a part 2, then please comment. I always make time for the comments and respond. Thank you for watching and goodbye.